Are you holding or trading Ethereum and wondering, what does Ethereum 2.0 mean for me? If so, stick around. We're going to try to overly simplify Ethereum 2.0 for you. Hi, this is Brandon with Crypto Trades and Tech, and today we're going to break down what Ethereum 2.0 is and what it means for your investment thesis, what it means if you want to try to stake your currency, and how it affects you. Okay, so what I have here on the screen is I've pulled up ethereum.org, and this is just their main Ethereum 2.0 page. And this little diagram here we're going to speak to because I think it does a good job of laying out the basics for you. But first of all, you probably have all heard, there are three phases to Ethereum 2.0. There is phase 0, the beacon chain, phase 1, sharding and shard chains, and then phase 2, docking or the merge. Now currently we are on beacon chain. That went live December 1st. You might have heard a lot about the deposit contracts and the number of Ethereum that's needed to be deposited there for the initial proof of stake chain, which the beacon chain is. Now, the beacon chain, as you see depicted here, is the initial Ethereum 2.0 chain. And it is the orchestration chain. It means it doesn't handle accounts or smart contracts. Its full purpose is to coordinate the network. Now I'm going to explain what proof of work versus proof of stake is here in a minute, but let's get through the rest of these phases. So phase 1 is going to be sharding, which sharding is a technique that's used in databases and search engines today, and it's just a process of making partitions in data in a database or search engine. Now this comes with our first warning. It should be noted that there are many documented complexities with sharding. It sounds like the nirvana of scaling for databases, but it comes with a lot of hidden complexity. And for you, what it boils down to is sharding requires a lot of complex orchestration that might end up further centralizing the ecosystem and create some complications. And then secondly, in theory, it can reduce security because there are less participants per shard, which makes it easier to attack. Now, to compensate for this, Ethereum is bulking up security in other areas to try to compensate for this. So it shouldn't be a huge concern, but it is a theoretical problem. Now, the last and final step is docking, also known as the merge. And that's pulling our current proof of work mainnet into Ethereum 2.0 as a shard. Now when this happens, ETH 2.0 will be able to then execute smart contracts, and this will pull the entire history of Ethereum 2.0 into the ETH 2.0 chain. So until this final phase happens, the Ethereum 2.0 network is really just a side network that's being built up. All of the smart contracts, all of the actual functionality will continue on mainnet until probably 2022 when they're expecting to execute the final phase. Now, sharding is supposed to come next year, so that's the scale up of the Ethereum 2.0 network. That's supposed to start in 2021, and they're expecting docking or the merge to happen in 2022. But until then, everything will continue to run on the Ethereum mainnet today, which is that existing proof of work network. So all the benefits of going through all this will not be realized until at least 2022 when mainnet is docked with Ethereum 2.0 and everything is pulled in together. Now when that happens, the proof of work network that we're on today will cease to exist, and it will convert to a proof of stake network as well. Now very briefly, the difference between proof of work and proof of stake. Fundamentally, proof of work was selected for the Bitcoin blockchain when it first launched because computers are not random. Randomness with computers is very, very difficult because computers are pre-programmed, and it's very easy to figure out exactly the conclusion a computer is going to come to given a certain set of inputs. So in order to secure the network, randomness is needed. And in order to build true randomness, what you can do is have a bunch of computers work at solving a really complex problem, and the first computer that randomly solves that problem is the node that's selected to secure and lock up the chain or the block. So that particular block of whenever a node solves that mathematical problem the first one to do so is selected to mint that block, and then he gets the rewards and any of the transaction fees in that block. Now, since Bitcoin's inception 2008 to 2010, being able to generate randomness, there's been a lot of good work and white papers on how to generate true randomness on computers, and it's a whole science and topic, huge topic, but it's gotten a lot better. So now proof of stake is more viable because we can have true randomness. And the reason that's important is we don't want to be able to predict what node is going to be the node selected to mint the next block. That would be a huge security risk and would compromise the system. So we need true randomness to make sure that it's truly random as to who the next validator is going to be. So what proof of stake does is the more currency that you stake or have at stake, the more likely you are to be selected as a validator. So fundamentally, it incentivizes those who are most invested in the ecosystem to keep it secure and to not allow bad actors. Now, proof of stake requires a lot less energy because proof of work, again, is trying to solve a complex mathematical problem, whereas proof of stake, you're randomly selected. So in theory, that frees up a lot of compute resources, which makes the computational elements far more efficient, makes it more eco-friendly, and also allows it to scale a lot larger. So that's where we're at. This next phase is really all about getting us from proof of work to proof of stake and some scaling solutions. So as a quick recap, we are currently on phase 0. The beacon chain has been launched, which is the orchestration chain for Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2.0 will not be completely live until mainnet, the current Ethereum network, is merged with the new Ethereum 2.0 network, and that probably will not happen until 2022. Now lastly, if you would like to stake your Ethereum, what happens when you actually stake your Ethereum is that Ethereum does get converted to the ETH 2.0 network, and it is locked up. So there's no going back. Once you move Ethereum to 2.0, there's no going back to 1.0. However, as you see here announced by Coinbase and several other leading exchanges are also doing the same thing, including Kraken. I'm just going to read it to you. This is from the Coinbase blog. While staked ETH2 tokens remain locked on the beacon chain, Coinbase will also enable trading between ETH2, ETH, and all other supported currencies, providing liquidity for our customers. So the net result is for you, if you want to stake your Ethereum, it will be converted. However, Coinbase and Kraken will allow you to then also sell your staked Ethereum in the future. So it's not a significant concern today. Well, we got through that in about 8 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. And also let me know in the comments if there's anything else you would like me to discuss and explain. I have a series of these oversimplified videos I'm planning to do to very quickly, in under 10 minutes, explain different crypto projects and what's going on. One other note, if you're looking for a hedge against some of this uncertainty with Ethereum 2.0, please see my video on Cardano or ADA, the ADA token. That, I think, is probably a good hedge against Ethereum 2.0, but watch my video on that to understand why that would be a good hedge against problems with Ethereum. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great day.